provide privacy,
Wash your
identify the
hands.
patient, and your hands were washed when you came in, okay? So the first thing you're gonna do, you'll have to pause in between, so. keep
Now?
going. So the first thing, the
Oh.
first thing you're gonna do is you put regular gloves on. You remove the old dressing to see what you're dealing with, what you're gonna be dealing with. You open up the dressing, you take a look, you assess for drainage, etc., and you see what you got to deal with.
And we could take it off like that.
Nope, that's not the way they're supposed to.
Yeah, she said we couldn't put
it.
it
Scoop it up.
Okay, you take it off, you assess the dressing, okay?
And delicately.
You see what you have, you wash your hands, okay? Now, I know, looking at this, I know what I'm gonna need. I'm gonna need a couple of 4x4s, I'm gonna need sterile gloves, I'm gonna need normal saline, I'm gonna need tape. So I start to build my supply list, okay? You definitely need this. You only need one abdominal pad, okay? You need one pair of sterile gloves. And you need a couple of 4x4s. I'm not gonna open more than 3, 4. I'm gonna just open maybe 5, 4 gloves. Okay. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make tape. I'm gonna cut my tape and have my tape ready to.
Where's the sterile field? Are we doing a sterile field for the
Yeah,
test?
absolutely. We haven't started yet. Okay. I'm gonna make my tape. Usually I make 2 pieces.
Are you camera shy?
A little bit. What if I get 10,000 hits on YouTube?
On
Okay.
Angel, yeah.
Okay, sterile field. You open up your sterile field. Okay. You look for the edge, okay? You pick up the edge and you open up your sterile field.
You
You
can
can
touch
touch
the corners?
the corners. 1 inch in is considered non-sterile.
But you went over it.
That's okay. That's fine. Nothing's wrong with that.
We have him on video.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Then you start to open up your supplies. You open up, you peel them back, and you let them fall in the middle of your field. Okay? You guys, let's not put that on video. Okay?
Yeah, they said leaning over it was considered to break the sterile field.
I'm not leaning over it. How am I leaning over
When you were
it?
spreading it out.
Your arms and stuff. Like that, you're leaning over it.
I'm
your
over
arms
here.
are-
You're going across
Your
the
arms,
sterile
yeah, you're
field.
going across
Oh
it.
my gosh, you're fine.
That's what they'd
You guys are
say.
being too picky in
So
this.
we're gonna go tomorrow.
No, this is all.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
My family would do that.
Yeah, I rush everything. Yeah.
Like, how can you not go across? That's
It's hard,
Because if
yeah.
you're dropping it over it, you have to reach over.
Yeah. Well, just when you do stuff, you're going across it.
That's
Period.
why we know you can walk in front. Answer for life.
The fact that we need a little garbage bag on the bottom just pissed me off too.
Okay. Sterile glove, I would actually fail people on sterile glove technique because that's
You
one
don't
of
do
the
the
area that
water?
we have done that.
Cap.
You gotta run
Cap
back
over
for
water.
I'm
You
doing
can
it.
put it on.
It doesn't say in the critical elements, I don't know where the evidence is, so lip, okay, lip, alright, so your lip. Make sure, everybody have practiced how to put on sterile gloves, right?
Yeah.
You open up. If it drops, you gotta start all over. You know what kills me about you guys?
Your pinky's stuck.
That you
You
don't.
can't-
I know.
You can't do that. You
Hold
can't
on.
touch. Everything in that glove is sterile.
We know how to put on
No,
sterile
you can't
gloves,
do
guys.
that.
Come on.
Your
Yeah,
thumbs,
she's
you just
You
trained
can't.
to
You,
reach
you
it.
can't do that. But when you watch people in the hospital, what do they do?
It's so
They
easy.
don't care.
So easy.
So easy. You can't. Alright, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
not easy.
Yeah.
I got it on sterile gloves. You guys are pulling straws here. Okay. Now you decide which hand is going to be your dominant sterile hand on which hand you're gonna use the 2x2, okay? What I usually do is I pick this up, okay? Pick up my 2x2, give it a little wet, and I clean the wound. I do one, toss, second one, are you doing a wet to dry or just a dry?
I think it changed to
I
drought,
think,
dry
did she say not
sterile.
to touch the outside?
Yeah, she did.
She said not to touch
Okay,
the
just the
outside.
inside, fine, just the inside. Okay, then I put this down. I take my 2x2, my 4x4, put it over the wound. Put this over the wound.
So we don't dry it.
No, it's,
Well, he wouldn't have touched the outside. You're not gonna do the outside, so it's gonna be dry.
Yeah.
They told-
Oh.
No. Just don't touch the
touch
bottom.
the outside.
No, you
Okay.
touch it.
And then I'm gonna apply my tape.
Without sterile gloves?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can take it off. Put your initials first.
Same thing.
You
Time
put
and
your
date.
initials, your initial and date, and that's it. It took me, what, 5 minutes to do?
6